Hey everybody, it's Diana. It's been a little while. It's been a little crazy. I hope everybody is safe and healthy. So, one of the things that has been going through my mind of late is dealing with all of the interruptions that I get to my daily routine. I am a person who's very process and procedures oriented, and I'd like to think of myself as being very organized, but unfortunately, with everything that's going on, sometimes my days are not my own. So I did some thinking at the end of last week of how can I get back to my regular routine so I feel more organized and I at least feel like I'm accomplishing everything. I'm busy all day long, literally for 8, 9, 10 hours straight. But at the end of the day, I don't have a whole lot of stuff that I can point back to. So I refocused myself. I attended a event, a webinar called From Bully to Best Friend, and realized that some of the ways that I think about myself and refer to myself are, let's just say they're not very nice. I was saying that I'm disorganized and undisciplined, and that's really just not true. I am very organized and I am very disciplined. It just doesn't feel like it all the time. I'm also part of an accountability group, and one of the things they asked us was, what's your superpower? Now, anyone who knows me knows I'm a big superhero movie fan. I've been into comic books since I was really, really little, so this was a question. It's like, ooh, what's my superpower? But then I started thinking, I was like, what is my superpower? And I thought back to this webinar. And one of the things I had written down is I feel very undisciplined and unorganized. Well, what I did was I turned that around. I'm actually very disciplined and I'm very, very organized. And I thought more and I said, my superpowers are that I have OCD and ADD, which means that I can flip-flop from an activity to another activity and then have my OCD kick in, so I'm disciplined enough to get it done, and then I can flip-flop back to the first thing. So one of the things I've been using over the past probably year and a half or so are these Erin Condren planners. This one is the Petite Planner, has my initials on it, and I like this one the best out of all the ones I've looked at because I tend to take a lot of notes, so I was running out of space in the spiral bound ones. But this one has, these are journals. And in the journals, let's see if I can get this one to open up. This one here is a 3-month planner. Now it's really kind of cool because I have 2 of them in here. Because a lot of times my schedule books up pretty quickly. Like I'm already looking at stuff in October. So here's the October one. So I'm going to put on here like key dates that I can't forget. So when I open this up, I'll know that on whatever date X, Y, and Z is happening. And then they have daily pages, which a lot of people use to block out time or whatever. I use them as my to-do list. And what I can do is pull things over that I don't get done into the next day. So this way I'll have a running idea of what it exactly that I need to do. Another thing I used to do is I used to use colored pens in terms of keeping up with stuff. Now it's just a matter of just, holding on for dear life. But you'll see, let's see if I can get these out. These are just some of them. So what I've done is I started color coding things again. So like NAWBO, the National Association of Women Business Owners, I'm still on the board of directors. I'm the immediate past president, but I'm also the advocacy chair. So anything I have to do with that, that's NAWBO's color because that's NAWBO teal. Anything that is finance related is in green. Anything that's HR is in blue, et cetera, et cetera. Anything that's personal is going to be in pink or fuchsia because those are my 2 favorite colors. So that way I can look at my to-do list and see what I have I need to get done based on the category. Then if anything's really, really hot, I have a red one so I can keep track of my must-dos in that color. Other thing I got, which is really cool, is this organizing calendar, and I had it customized so it says my crazy busy schedule. Again, I can put on there key dates, but what I want to use it for is keeping track of my activity because I really, really want to start working out again, and I start making inroads and then things get really busy. Anybody knows anything about government contracting, July, August, September are the busiest months of the year because it's the end of the government spending, and that's when we are the busiest. And our fiscal year for my company ends June 30th. So pretty much June, July, August, September are just crazy busy. So by having all these tools, I feel like I'm a little bit more in control. And then I have colored markers that I can also use on the calendar. It's a whiteboard. It's also magnetic. I have a birthday card up there that my mom sent that was really sweet. And in the back, you can see I have colored pens and colored highlighters. So years and years ago, when I went to a planning and organizing class, they talked about color coding. And I got away from it once we started going to using electronic planners, and I just have to see what I have going on. So that's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? Tell me. Send me some ideas, or if you have pictures of the planners that you're using, I'd love to see them. And other than that, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.